So now we're gonna clean it out. Use carb cleaner, don't use brake cleaner, but that's what I got. It doesn't get all this varnish off as well as carb cleaner does, but it gives you something to rinse out a carburetor with, you know? Only other thing is it's also not flammable, so it'll still mix with the gas. This is actually to overflow here. When the fuel comes up too high, instead of the carburetor flooding, it goes down in through here. So make sure that's all clean out. As you can see, it's clear. What you can also do is put it on that side. It works. Clean up the outside. I used to use brake cleaners as like cleaning engines like that and stuff. It really gets that crap off. But for doing carbs, it's a little bit different. One other thing I noticed with this is carburetors most of the time they'll either have a rubber insert inside here and then a metal needle, or they'll have a just a brass insert. Well, there's no insert in at all, and then they have a rubber tip on here. This one doesn't have any, so it's just a seat. So I couldn't imagine that, you know, that would be a part that would go. But this is, remember, this is Chinese ATV, so I'm not gonna worry about that. Alright, so I'm gonna make sure jets are clear. See that? And the same with the pilot jet. And this isn't real bad, but what I'd recommend doing if it is real bad, they make special chemical mixes. You know, I can't really think of it out of any top of my head. I just know usually I usually just have a couple mix. I know it's some mixture that I used before. I think it was like called True Green or something like that, or whatever. That stuff worked pretty good as carb cleaner, but this isn't bad, so I'm just gonna take it apart, make sure the jets are clean. Everything. And after I get everything reassembled, I usually go one more time and just spray everything down, make sure there's absolutely no dirt in there. So, like that. Don't be afraid to waste chemicals. You can always buy more. They ain't that bad. Like $5 for a can like that isn't that bad. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna reinstall the float. So we will stick in, I guess this piece actually doesn't look like there's anything that latches on. I guess it just presses down. So we're just going to stick that down inside there like that. Stick the float on. And if it does have something that it latches on, make sure you get it latched in on that metal tab. How many minutes are we at?
3.5.
Right. Press that in there. Alright, and then this extra clean. The only thing about brake clean, it's not flammable, so make sure you get it out of there. Alright. Put the bowl back on. I mean, some brake cleaners, I guess, are. Sounds like it's starting to pour out there. Yeah, well, it's not like we didn't need rain. And put in your screws. And here's your carburetor. It's ready for reassembly. Well, it has been reassembled, but it's ready to be reassembled onto the vehicle. Spray some of that down in there. Make sure it's good. That's just a pilot air adjustment. Alright.